Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and we are gonna do our get ready with me today. It's gonna be my only video for this week. Sorry, I have an itch. Just because it's Christmas week and I want to spend the free time I have with my kids. I did do a video yesterday and I'm gonna upload that sometime next week. But we're gonna go ahead and get started. We have some new stuff to try out and then just some old stuff. So first thing is I'm gonna spray some of my eyeshadow primer in there. We're going to use my Elizabeth Mott eyeshadow primer. I need to get some new eyeshadow primer. I'm almost out of this, but this works really good and it's really smooth and almost like a silicone base primer, and I like that. So I just prime my whole eyelids and then I just go through and pat it in. I use my finger because the warmth. And then I put it right here too, because you know, I'm 35. I got some crow's feet going on there now. I'm not gonna lie, I used to not be a skincare junkie like I am now. I never really took the best care of my skin. So I probably have skin that's a little bit older than 35. So. But I am a skincare junkie now. Like big time. So I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas. And I do have one question to answer in this video. If you're new to my channel, on my Get Readies with me, I tell everyone you're more than welcome to ask any questions in the comment section below about me, my personal life, anything like that. And I'll answer them in the video in the following week. So last week's video, I had one question and I will answer it in this video. And then I just chit chat with you guys, just tell you about how my week's been, what my plans are. I tape these on Tuesdays because that's one of my days off, and then Wednesdays I will upload them. The reason why I don't do it the same day, because on Wednesdays is when Violet, my oldest, is home from school to do online school, and she goes to school the rest of the week for 3 to 4 hours depending on what day it is. And then Wednesday she does online, and she's got some learning disabilities, so she needs me present during the time of school hours. So all right, so today we're going to use my white peach Too Faced. I really want the other one. It's not white peach, just peach. No, there's two others, but one that's like this shaped and looks like this, but it's all mattes. I really want that one too. And I did try my other Too Faced, the natural eyeshadow one, the all mattes one, all last week, and I love it. That is an amazing palette. I love the colors, all of that. Okay, so I have, as you can see, what would be considered hooded eyes. I've got like pretty much a flap of skin here that just hangs over. So you can see my lids. You can't see them. Some people, it's like this much, you know, they can barely see their lids. I can see some of mine. And the one thing I feel like I've struggled with in the last probably almost a year now, since I've gotten more into makeup, because I used to be so basic, where I would just put eyeshadow here on the lid, right here, and that was it. Some mascara and eyeliner. That's all I'd wear. Every so often foundation, but that was like maybe like a 3 times a year type of thing, not very often. But then on Mother's Day, this is just a short story on how I got so into makeup for anyone who's new to my channel. My husband was really sweet and went out and bought a bunch of makeup for me for Mother's Day, the kids of my husband, and like brushes and things like that. And I was like, damn, he spent a lot of money. And it wasn't like drugstore makeup. It was Too Faced, actually, was the very first one, was the Watermelon series. So that was really cool. And that got me into the higher end, got me into Too Faced and all of that. I still have that palette and I use it, just not as often, but I do use it. So I was like, you know what, he spent all this money, I gotta learn more than this basic. So I slowly started to learn like bronzer, highlighter, how to apply your foundation better, how to take care of your skin better. I, as silly as it sounds, didn't really think about your skin care is just as important as how you're applying your makeup, and your tools is just as important as the makeup you're using. And so I got more into brushes and stuff too. So I've been just kind of trying to figure out my eyes, and I know your eyebrows also shape your face and your eyeshadow and all of that. That is one thing I still need to learn, is filling in my brows. I have let them grow out. I don't know why this one will not grow this way. Like, as you can see, this one stops here and this one goes further. I don't know why. I used to pluck them like pretty short. But they're growing. I need to definitely clean them up. And that's all I've been doing. I've been letting them grow. For some reason, this one's just not growing that way. It's growing this way. There's hairs coming through there. So I've just been trying to find different looks and stuff for my eyes that will fit what type of eyes I have. And I have found one that I think works pretty well and I do enjoy. Oh, I forgot something. Okay, guys, I have to pause you. I'm so sorry. I will be right back. All right, guys, sorry, I'm back. Okay, so we are gonna go ahead and get started with the Too Faced. And then we're gonna use 2 mattes from here. And then we also have this El Maquillage glitter and the color stuff. I'll just show you if, there we go. As the glitter on the lid. So I think, because we're using that, we're gonna go ahead, for the first color, I think we're gonna go into Peach Supert. Or no, let's go into Fuzzy. It's like a brown. And we're using my Luxie Pack and Shade. And I'm just gonna put a little bit on here. And then I'm gonna tap it off in my, just any excess, which is a lot. There we go. Into my color swatch. That's what it's called. And I totally forgot to wet my sponge. That's gonna be fun. All right. So we're gonna go ahead. I just have to put that down because I totally forgot I'm doing the new thing. And I think it really does work. Probably not the best for your skin, but I also don't like pull really hard. So I hold the brush down here, kind of like you're holding a pencil. I hold it like this, and then I take these 4 fingers and just kind of pull up a little bit on my skin, and then just place this color right here and just kind of close my eyes a little. And this color isn't gonna be a very deep and bright color. We're just placing it here. I need to look at my mirror too. Sorry guys, I gotta look over here for a second. And I'm using all 4 of these fingers so the skin is evenly pulled up. Okay, I'm gonna go in with just a little bit more. Tap off that excess. Pull up. I know we're getting a little close and personal here. I gotta get a little bit closer to my mirror. And I'm holding it down more, like it's, the brush isn't up super high. This eyeshadow, definitely, you can probably make it more intense if you want, but I have noticed it definitely gives more of like a light type of look, and that's kind of what I'm going for today. So you can see right there I placed that color. So now we're gonna go and do that to the other eye. Take those 4 fingers, pull up. And I've also noticed while I've been learning all of this, I have different eye shapes. Am I the only one, or is that a typical thing? I've never really honestly paid that much attention to my eyes and my eye shape until learning this makeup stuff. And I just go back and forth like windshield wiper motions, and then I also do short, like circular strokes. You can also raise your eyebrow, but all right, we're gonna do a little bit more. Okay, raise that. A little bit over there. All right, so we have that brown shade. Like I said, it's not gonna be super noticeable, but that's okay. That's kind of what I was going for. I'm going for a more subtle type of look today, so that's what I wanted. Now we're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna put another color. We're going to Sweet Fig here, right there. It's like a purplish. It's a little bit darker than that fuzzy, like a darker purple. And we're gonna grab a brush and put a little bit here in the corner, and then like we're gonna take the brush and go this way and pack it on in this outer corner here, and then move it slowly into the crease and blend it out into the crease. But to start, I usually use 3 brushes, and then I put shadow on my lower lash line. And sometimes I'll put eyeliner under there as well, black eyeliner, but we're just gonna do the shadow today. But I always put eyeshadow down there as liner on the lash line. But to place the eyeshadow, I'm going to use my Morphe M431. I have a couple brushes like this. I like to use this because it's more precise. And when I am doing this, I still tap off, but I hold it closer to here so I have more control. And I will just tilt my head. I need the mirror more. Slowly start packing it on in this inner corner here. You might need a deeper color, but we'll see. I'm gonna put a little bit on, and then maybe not. I might take a few. There we go. It's starting to show up. And we're just packing it on at first, this inner corner here. I hope you guys can see that. I know it's really light because I'm going for the subtle look, but then we're gonna pop on that lid with that Il Maquillage shadow. All right, now I'm gonna start just slowly here on the outer corner. You see how I'm going up here to where my natural crease is, and we're just applying it like that. And then I will start moving that into my crease with another brush. What's everyone's plans for Christmas? Comment down below and let me know. Are you guys gonna hang out with friends? Are you gonna hang out with family? You're just gonna stay home? And I'm just using this Morphe brush. It doesn't have a name. And I'm just gonna start slow. I'm holding it more in the middle. Slow circular motions for right here. And then we're gonna start moving that color into the crease here. Just back and forth, and then I'm gonna dip this pan in there, and then we'll start putting, or this pan, the brush into the pan. And then we will start moving that in. into the crease. This is a lot lighter of a color than I remember it being. I might have to go in with a deeper shade. I think the two colors are a little too close in color. Is it? Let me see about changing my lighting on my ring light, guys. Hold on. I feel like you guys can't really see. I can see it in my mirror. And it just looks like the same color to me. But we're just gonna go with that. We're just gonna go with that. All right, so now we're gonna take this Morphe brush again. I'm supposed to be paid today. Payday is actually Thursday, but I always get paid with my bank 2 days early. So I should be paid today, and we're gonna go finish up Christmas shopping. We're gonna get my sister something, my mother-in-law something. I still have to get the hubby something, and we have to just get a few more small gifts for the kids, and then get my oldest, the 14-year-old, her stocking stuffers. I feel like it's a lot harder with her, especially being a teen girl, and she definitely has some fallout. That's one thing I honestly I like about this shadow, this palette, is it doesn't have a lot of fallout. And that's actually, if you guys are wondering, why I do my eyes first. I don't do my complexion first because of fallout. I mean, I feel like just because an eyeshadow has fallout doesn't mean it's a bad eyeshadow, honestly. Some of my favorite shadows, you know, they have fallout, and it is what it is. All right, so now I'm gonna start packing it up here. Oh, maybe I should show you guys. I guess you can see the difference. I think maybe it was harder to see on the, it's harder to see on this side. You can see a little bit right here, because I've got some of that purple out here on the inner corner. I like putting a little bit on the outer corner like that up there. I don't know, I'm weird. I've just been doing a lot of experimenting with, like, oh, well, just created my own fallout. Like I said, with my shadows, I've been experimenting a little bit more. I find it a lot harder to do this eye when it comes to just tapping on the color. So I don't tap on a lot on that eye. I use the blending brush. We're about to use a little bit more with this eye. But now we're gonna slowly blend. And then we're gonna move that shade up into the crease a little. And then we're gonna dip in with this brush and then tap off excess. And then blend into the crease. And then I will take a bigger blending brush when I'm all done and blend everything. All right, so we're done with that. Let me clean up some fallout. I know I have some under here. Okay. And there. Okay. Now we're going to take my Morphe in 504, and I'm just gonna light strokes blend those colors together. Any harsh lines. So anyways, yeah, comment down below. Let me know what you guys are doing for Christmas. We aren't doing anything major. We're just hanging out at home with me, the hubby, the kids, and my mother-in-law. We did invite my sister, but she just wants to stay home, you know, keep it safe, and I don't blame her. So she's gonna come over though on Christmas Eve when I get off work, and we're gonna do our gift exchange then. All right, I actually like it. I'm not sure. I might not think you guys can see it very well, but you might actually be able to, like in the actual video. But I just wanted a subtle look, and it's subtle and I like it. And then I like when you look down, you've got the two right here. You got those two colors. I like it. This seems to be the best way for me to do my makeup, my eyeshadow. All right, so now we're gonna hop on in to this gorgeous color. Of course, it's swatched. Sometimes I'll use my fingers, sometimes I'll use a brush. I'm gonna go ahead and use a brush today, and I'm gonna use my Laura Geller Sparkle Mist Restore to wet it. It just gives it, you know, better payoff. And we're gonna use this Morphe brush. If you can't tell, I really like Morphe. I have the Live Glam subscription. I actually, you guys haven't seen it recently because I just haven't, not that I haven't liked the brushes, because I think all the brushes are amazing. I mean, that's my opinion, but I think they are. I really like them. They just weren't brushes. I'm trying to be more conscious on what I buy lately. And the brushes they've had the last couple months, it's not something I feel like, okay, yeah, that's a brush that I'm going to use and I really could use. So I haven't gotten anything from that subscription, and that's what I actually really like about that one, is you can skip the month, you can pause, you don't have to, like, if you don't get brushes, they're not going to cancel your subscription, and you don't have to cancel it. I mean, I've skipped the last 3 months and I'm still active. I haven't got any reward points for being active, you know, and giving reviews on my brushes, but that's okay. So I brought that color, as you can see, to about there. And you can see I got a little bit more on that lid than over here, but that's okay because we can cover it up with this. So that's not a big deal at all. I think that happens to a lot of people, to be honest. Not just someone who's still a learning newbie. But tomorrow is when they will reveal this month's brushes, so we will see. And they do have a trade option too, where you could trade out a single brush or trade the whole set. And because I've had a lot of points in the past from, like, my reviews, staying active every month you get 100 points for, and I think you get like 50 points per review, so like per brush that's in your set. And there was one month we got like 10 brushes. I swear it was 10. It was a lot. And then there's been other months, you know, we only get 3 or 4, which is totally fine. But lately they've been doing a lot. I think other than the last month's brushes, I think was more face. But before that was a lot of eye brushes. And I have a lot of eye brushes. I mean, a lot. So I'm like, you know what? I don't need any more eye brushes. So I checked the trade. But because I've had so many points, and you can take your points and you can buy brushes, either the tray options were stuff that I already have from my points, or it was just something I wasn't really into having. So I just haven't done the subscription. So I do miss it. I miss, because I love brushes. Brushes have become one of my favorite things when it comes to makeup. So I'm really hoping maybe this month there will be a, you know, their collection will be something I want. or there's something in their trade option that I will want. All right, so now I'm gonna use this Morphe brush, and we're gonna take that sweet fig color, the one we put in the crease, and we're gonna put this on our lash line. So I just slowly sweep it on this lash line. Voila. So as you guys see, I'm actually in my room. I usually do get readies with me in the bathroom, but this tripod, well, it's a ring light with a tripod that my husband got me for our anniversary, does not work in the bathroom. Because typically, you know, I would put it on our bathroom counter and sit in my chair and film it that way. But I tried that last week and I was like, hey, that's not gonna work. Like it just isn't gonna work that way. And so then I filmed it a different way. The tripod was on the floor. I just felt weird. I don't know. It just wasn't an angle that I'm used to, that I like, that I wanted to do with. So it was, yeah. So I decided to do it differently. All right, so now we are done with the eyes, and like I said, I totally forgot about wetting my sponge. So I'm gonna have to go do that real quick. I'm not gonna pause it, I'm just gonna keep it running. I just have to literally open the door, go right there. But we are gonna use the Tulip Face Filter Blurring and Moisturizing Primer as our primer today. I've used this a few times. I was actually pretty excited to get this and try it. I thought, ooh, that sounds great. If you're new to my channel, I don't have too bad issues with pores, but enough where I feel like I'm a little self-conscious about them. So what I normally do is I will put on a moisturizing primer, and then I will do some type of pore primer. But this is a moisturizing and it's supposed to blur, and it does give it a nice blurring effect, so it works. I just thought it was gonna work better. I have other primers that work better. Did I cut myself? Ooh, hold on guys, I'm seeing blood on my face. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me make sure I haven't cut myself somewhere. That's weird. All right, well, let's clean that off. That's weird. I don't see a cut on my face, and I didn't cut my finger. But it does give a nice little kind of glowing, blurring effect. So I do like it. It's just not, it's not one that I use a lot for that reason. Because it's not one of my favorites. I have actual pore primers that work better. Oh my god, the Milk Makeup Blur Stick is amazing. I've raved about that a couple times on this channel in my Get Readies with Me. I actually just ran out of the mini stick. I mean, it was tiny, but it lasted me, I want to say 4 or 5 months. It lasted me a long time. It really did. I honestly was quite surprised on how long a small little sample stick lasted me. I got the sample one because I like to try things out. I don't know where that blood came from. That's weird. I like to try stuff out, and then I'll just press in a little just to kind of get it into the skin a little bit better, but not severe pressing. Anyways, so I have to buy another one because it's amazing. All right, well, I let that sit for 1 second, just 1 second. I am going to run to my bathroom and get the sweats. I will be right back, okay? So you get to see, you know, the background of my closet and stuff. I'll be right back, guys. All right, I am back. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so we are using a sample card foundation today that I got from my Miss Karen, my friend. See, the blurring is kind of, yeah, it's like a glowing blurring effect. I got this from her. I got 2 of them, the It Cosmetics. It's in the bathroom. I can't remember which one. And then Wonder Beauty sample cards when I bought a couple t-shirts from her on Poshmark. So we're using the Wonder Beauty today, and we're going to use medium. I got like medium tan, and then like a lighter color. And I gave the lighter color of this one to Lillian, or Violet, my oldest. And then in the Cosmetics, I'm giving the lighter one to Miss Lillian because they have a little bit lighter skin than me. So we're going to try this. We're gonna see how it works. It looked really good on Violet. She used this last week and I was actually pretty darn impressed. I already got some on me. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take a brush and then just apply it that way. I think that would be better. That's what I have Violet do too. We're gonna paint this on my face. Let's see, guys. There is really no updates on my kids' dad in that situation. We were supposed to have a hearing on the 28th to just apply for me to get full custody, but with him locked up, the judge wants him to be there, which that happens a lot, you know, which I mean, I get. And hold on, honestly, I pretty much, I mean, I'm the one that has custody, full custody. Before he was arrested, he was getting the kids every other weekend for 24 hours, for just Saturday at 4 p.m. to Sunday 4 p.m. So, I mean, and I don't put, sometimes I do, but not a lot of times, I don't put foundation under my eyes here just because I'm older. I feel like I already kind of have a hard time with my concealer some days, like as far as wrinkles and things like that. So I do keep it out of my low. Oops, I just got some of that on my cute little headband, but that's okay. It can be washed. I mean, there's been some times I've accidentally gotten it in my, sorry, I gotta get a little bit closer for a second. There's been times I've accidentally gotten it under my eyes. And if I do that, I just go ahead and put it all under there. What do you guys think of this foundation? Comment down below. Let me know what you think. I like it. I've definitely got redness right here, as you can see. I always struggle with that. I'm not sure why, but I do, and I just deal with it. I feel like this medium is a little darker than my normal skin color. It could be just a tad bit lighter and it would match perfectly, but it's not bad. It's not a bad match. And that's why I put it on my neck too, so we can match on the neck. And I mean, I do that anyways, but definitely wanted to do it there. The powder I'm gonna use today, I'm actually excited to try out. It's not even mine. If you watched my Ipsy Sister vs. Sister Glam Bag edition, or the Sister vs. Sister edition with Glam Bag, my two daughters get Ipsy as well. And they get the Glam Bag, and Miss Lillian got this powder, and I've been wanting to try it. I just haven't taken the plunge and spent the money. But she's letting me use it to try it out. So we're gonna try it out today too. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with my concealer. It is the Benefit Industrial Strength Concealer. I'm probably gonna sound like I repeat myself all the time, but for the newbies, I searched high and low for a concealer to work for my under eye area. I struggle with dark circles really bad. And I tried Shape Tape. That was the first one I tried. And I did like it, and I do have it. And I have used it recently here and there because I feel like my under eye area has gotten better. I've been doing more to it and more cautious about it. And I feel like, wow, though, this concealer actually matches very well with that color for the foundation. Like, sometimes some of my like CC creams, BB creams, and other foundations, this concealer doesn't match that well. But look at that. Like, you can't even tell. That's awesome. I like that. As much as the color is a little dark for me, it definitely matches the concealer. Okay, so the powder we're gonna use for all over our face, I'm not gonna put a lot all over my face right away because I don't know what it's gonna look like sometimes because I have such natural, very dry skin. I moisturize the hell out of my skin. It can actually create like dry patches depending on the powder, depending how much I use even. So we're not gonna use a lot of it, but this is the, if I can get this plastic out. Oh my gosh, come on. It's just a little sample size, so I don't want to use a lot anyways because it's Miss Lillian's to begin with. So obviously don't want to use up her stuff. Why won't this plastic come out? Oh my god. I mean, that's in there good. It's they should put like some type of crap. Sorry guys. They should, well, what they should do is put like some type of, there you go, dang, some type of like thing to pull on it. All right, so we are using the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores pressed powder. I'm more of a pressed powder girl than loose, but I'll do both. All right, so we're just gonna not use that brush. Let's use this one. We're just gonna put a little bit to set that under eye, and then we'll move to the next eye. And then I will do my mascara next. So I don't do my mascara until after I've done my under eye, like my concealer and the powder that I'm using. When I do use powder, I always set my under eye area. I don't always put powder all over my face, but I always do use a setting spray. And we're gonna use the Urban Decay today. That's the one that my Urban Decay one, I absolutely love. I got in my Ulta 21 Days of Beauty buys, but that one is the one that I use every day that I work. It just works amazing, and having to wear a mask. Oh my god. Sorry guys, I have a crusty in the corner of my eye. There we go. with having to wear a mask, it looks really, really good. I mean, there's gonna be some transfer without a doubt, right? And again, I'm using my finger just like I did with the eyeshadow primer because I feel like using your finger, and my hands are clean, always helps seep it, you know, get it into your skin better. The warmth of your finger and everything. And I do warm it up in between my legs as well, so it's a little easy to apply to. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and set. I think it's setting the under eye really well. I'll show you guys here in a second, like a straight view. You can comment down below and let me know what you think. And then I'm just gonna press in a little bit for that powder. What do you guys think so far? The eye looks good. I like my eyeshadow today. My under eye area looks amazing, actually. Like, this is probably the best it's ever looked. Like, you can't even see any of my discoloration. Very little, actually, right here and right here. But that's really good. Holy cow. Okay, so now we're gonna dive into mascara. We are going to be using the Lash Idol by Lancome today. I got this as a birthday gift from Ulta. Holy cow, I haven't looked at it at all yet. Look at that one. Wow, that's pretty neat. Holy cow. Look at that. I know, I sound so silly. But I mean, look at that mascara. That is amazing. I'm not new to mascara. Like I said, I've worn that many times in my life. That's one of the stuff I wore when I was just a basic makeup kind of gal. My husband tells me, you don't need makeup, babe. You're beautiful without it. I'm like, so why'd you buy me makeup? Like, you're the reason why I got so into it. I actually really enjoyed it. And I really like this foundation. And I think that blurring primer, it didn't work as good as all my others. Like my favorite Milk Makeup one. But I mean, I think it works really well. And I like that it's got the glow, and I like it. I think my face looks good. All right, we're gonna test out this powder here. Is this my white too? I don't know which one this is, but we're gonna use this Morphe brush. I don't know which one it is because the color has rubbed off. So we're not gonna, like I said, try a lot. Oop. Okay. Just because like I said, there are some powders. And I think It Cosmetics is a good brand. I have tried some of their makeup, like some of their foundations, or their cream, sorry. I don't know if it was just my skin that day, but oh, my brush hair. I got a hair for my brush on my face. But it was bad. Like, it could have just been my skin was really dry, because it was like balling up, falling apart on my face. I didn't like it. So I haven't used anything since, but I've heard amazing things about this powder. So I am excited to try it. And like I said, Miss Lillian was amazing and said, of course, Mom, you can use it, because Mom, you pay for our bags. Okay, she maybe didn't say that, but she agreed to me using it, and she knows, you know, I pay for the bags, and she's a sweet girl. So honestly, it's probably what she was thinking, but she was like, yeah, that's fine, Mom, go ahead. All right, now let's get a close-up for me. Oh yeah, that blurred some. That's not bad. That's actually pretty nice. I like it. It did give a little bit of a dry patch right there. Let's see if I can. There we go. I just needed to buff it out some more. All right. Not bad. I look like a good human being right now. All right. So let's see. What do we do next? What am I doing next? Oh, bronzer. Bronzer. That's what we're doing next. We're almost done. I'm so sorry. I've kept you guys for a long time today. All right. So we're going to use my Marc Jacobs and Tantric. Yeah, Tantric. I really like this one. And I'm going to use the brush that I normally use for my bronzer. I'm just going to be boring today. And it is this Moda brush. I love it. It works really well. Which side is the bigger side? There we go. And I really like this bronzer too. I think it's really pretty. It's a very subtle bronzer. But I think it's also very pretty. I also noticed one side of my face seems to be tilted more than this side. See how this goes like this, but I went that way. And then watch how this one applies. See, it applies just fine. Apply a little bit up here. Okay, apply a little bit to my nose. All right, we're done with that. Now we're gonna try out this Milani blush. I am quite new to blush. That is one thing that I haven't been trying until recently because I've been afraid to make myself look like a clown. So bear with me. But I haven't made myself look like a clown yet. So I'm not gonna put a lot on to start because I don't know how pigmented this is and how I like to do it for myself. So I smile. Tap it on here at the end, and then I just bring it up. And it does have some shimmer in it. I didn't know that when I bought it, and I'm not sure I'm someone that's gonna like shimmer in my blush, but it's pretty. It's very subtle, at least for the amount I put on. Because I don't want a whole eye. I think you can see it. Yeah, we can see it more on that side than this side. I'm gonna go back in with the brush I used for my bronzer, and I'm just gonna very lightly blend all that together. Okay, we're done with that. Now we're gonna hop on into my highlighter. So this is the Dominic Cosmetics Golden Dew. It might be like actually a like body type of thing, highlighter or whatever, but when I got this in my Ipsy, I used it as, I put it on like a highlighter, and I loved the look. It gave a very glass type of look, so I'm gonna use it as a highlighter. And I'm just gonna use my finger. It's very, very pretty. And I'm just gonna dap it on. All right, so the question that I got in last week's Get Ready With Me was just a simple, what's your favorite holiday? Oh, did I tell you guys there was no update besides, sorry, I don't remember. See that? Isn't that gorgeous? So pretty, so pretty. I don't remember if I told you guys if there was an update or not on the girls'. I'm sorry, I'm still not awake. There really is an update. He's still waiting to go to his unit. He's still in classification. He did call my sister, and my number has changed since he moved, well, he didn't move, he moved to prison, since he got sent away. So I told her to go ahead and give it to him, and I knew he would call her because he might have tried calling her to talk to the girls. But he's being quarantined right now, so he's only allowed out for a short amount of time to shower and do stuff like that. So we haven't heard from him yet. He did tell her he was gonna try to call after he talked to her, and that was like almost a week ago, but is what it is. I didn't tell the kids he said that for that reason, because I wasn't sure if he was gonna be able to. So yeah, isn't that such a pretty highlighter? I mean, like I said, I don't know if it's a highlighter, but I feel like it definitely works as one, so I'm using it as one. And I love this glass look. I've been looking for something to give me this glass look, so I'm happy I have it. But yeah, so I'm not sure when he's gonna be actually moved to the unit to do his time. He's only on a rider. We don't know which rider yet. My guess would be only about 3 months is how long he'll be gone, because when he first got in trouble, he got what's called a TC rider, which he was gone for a year. Normally they give you the cap rider, which is probably what he's gonna get this time, the first time, which is a 90-day rider. It's a very intense drug rehab type of rider. So kind of surprised that he got the longer sentence the first time, and now he's getting the shorter sentence the second time. It just doesn't make sense. It's weird. But so right now we don't know exactly how long. It's probably just going to be the 90 days. He's in quarantine waiting to go to his unit that he will be going to serve his rider, and his time doesn't start until he actually gets on the unit that he's supposed to be going to. So that's the update with that. Anyways, so the question, I'm going to go ahead and answer it real quick, and then I got my Urban Decay setting spray that actually, let me go ahead and spray it, and then I'll let it sit here and dry while I'm answering the question. Anyways, so my question was what my favorite holiday is, which is a really good question. It's very basic, but it's a good question, and I don't care. Basic, personal, whatever you want to ask anything. You can, oh, I forgot my lip stuff. That's right. Gosh darn it. Sorry guys, I have not prepared today. You can ask whatever you want, any personal. I've been asked very personal stuff. I've been asked very basic, like what I was just asked. So whatever you want to ask, just ask it down in the comment section, and then in next week's Get Ready With Me, I will be more prepared. I will have all my stuff here. I have it. I just need to get behind me and grab my lip gloss so I can glossy up my lips. I mean, this is kind of a lip gloss. It's the half caked I got in an add-ons from BoxyCharm. But anyways, we're gonna do that here in a second. But Christmas is my favorite holiday. Let me just grab my gloss real quick. So yeah, Christmas is my favorite holiday. I love holidays. I think Christmas has always been my favorite, but it's definitely more so now than ever before, because my mom passed away almost 3 years ago. Oh, I'm gonna put my bum cream on too real quick after my lips. My mom passed away almost 3 years ago, and that was our holiday. She would come over on Christmas Eve, and presents would be, I let the kids open one present for me, and then obviously me and my husband when we got together, because my husband isn't, hopefully God isn't their biological dad, and we would open one from us, or me, and then one from her, and we would just, you know, hang out, watch movies, play games, and then on Christmas Day she would come over and spend the day with us too. They would open the rest of her gifts, open ours, we'd have dinner, kind of do the same thing that we did on Christmas Eve. Ha! That kind of went everywhere. That was very easy to put on. I didn't think it was going to be that easy. So I didn't expect it to just glide on even with the gloss. Wow. That's a pretty color though. I like it. Okay, there we go. It's all cleaned up. Now I'm gonna put on the Bum Cream. Isn't that a pretty color, guys? It's not gonna stay on all day. I gotta wear a mask when we go out to finish up our Christmas shopping. So anyways, so that's it. That's my favorite holidays, Christmas. Not gonna lie, Christmas is obviously different now that she's gone, and it's definitely a little bit more sad than, you know, obviously in the past, but she was cremated and I have her ashes, and it does bring me comfort, like, you know, that I have her with me, you know, what's left of her. So we still make it nice, we still make it good. It's just there is sad moments during that day, and even on Christmas Eve. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you go because I've already had you for over an hour, and I need to see if my husband's about ready to go. All right, guys, so thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, comment anything down below, any questions you have for me, and I will answer them in next week's Get Ready With Me. And I really like that gloss. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys have any tips with my blush, comment down below. Let me know how I should do it better. If I didn't do it that great, I think it doesn't look bad. Any suggestions on my eyes, comment down below. Anything. I'm all for advice from people and taking suggestions. So I'm an open book. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you are new to my channel. I love having new people. I love having you join my family here on YouTube. And please hit that thumbs up button. And I hope you guys have a very, very great Christmas, and stay safe. Have fun with whoever you're celebrating it with. And I hope you all get spoiled because you all deserve it. And I will see you guys later. Bye.